for some reason, I feel this like very strong urge to punch him in the face. I had heard from her on one of our dates, she had kind of created distance and space. And I was like, hey, what's going on? It seems like you're engaging with me a little bit differently. This conversation was years before the confrontation we talk about. She's telling me in the car, this is years before in ministry school. She's like, yeah, I just heard some things about you. And I was like, things about me? What are you talking about? That you're kind of like a player and some of these different things. And I was like, I haven't dated in like 4 years. What are you talking about? And I immediately was like, oh, it's AJ that said this. And AJ, we've been public about this conversation. So I literally said out loud, I'm like, was AJ telling you that? And she's like, well, how did you know that? He's in love with you. And she was like, really? And we just had this whole conversation about it. But this guy said lots and lots of things in that conversation about me, lots of negative things. And I just was sitting there going like, he's been nothing but like super kind to my face, shakes my hand, high fives me. It's like super like, you know, holding face when we're together. But I guess apparently thinks all these things about me. And so then he moves back, years go by. Apparently he lost like 150 pounds, moves back to the city that we were in, and I see him at the gym, and he's like, oh dude, what's up? It's good to see you, man. And acts like we're buddy. And for some reason, I feel this like very strong urge to punch him in the face. I was like, why do I want to punch this guy in the face so bad? And I walk away. I was angry at myself for even saying hi and asking him how he was doing. I was like, I shouldn't have asked him how he was doing. It's like, what a jerk. I said a lot of other colorful things. And then I'm like processing this out loud with a friend. And then I process it with a mentor. And my mentor is like, wow, that guy has a lot of control over your emotions. And I was like, oh. And he's like, you know what you might need to do? You might need to confront him. And I was like, okay. And he's like, so why don't you write out what you'd say? Okay, cool. You're a piece of shit, and you know, how dare you ever act all fake like this?
Wait, pause. It's actually really healthy too. When you guys are thinking about having confrontations, it's really healthy to just say very candidly everything that you feel and need to say. Like, let yourself have a messy, rough draft in writing and say it out loud if you need to. Unfiltered. Like, don't have any Christian healthy lens with it. Just let yourself emote and release what you're carrying inside and what you actually feel.
Don't write out the messy message in iMessage on accident.
No.
Okay.
Notepad.
Before sending.
Notepad.
You're like, I'm just not going to press send. Oh, I sneezed. I'm writing all this stuff out, right? And I'm like, okay, you piece of shit, and I hate you, and it's like whatever I was saying, and I just like, I'm going to give a piece of my mind, and I was like, okay, wow, that's a lot of accusation, a lot of pain there, a lot of wow, okay, and then I rewrote it probably 5, 6, 7 times until I ended up with this. Hi AJ, I find myself extremely frustrated around you. I think it has something to do with years ago when I was dating this girl, and she shared with me in the car that you said all these things about me that were untrue, and you continue to act like we are really close in relationship. You ask me how I'm doing, you act friendly, and to me, it comes across and seems fake to me. And I find myself frustrated and with that scenario because I can't really do fake relationship. I don't know how to. And if you want to continue asking me how I'm doing and have some level of cordial relationship, I think I'll need you to take responsibility for some of those things that you said. But if not, no worries. I would just like to maybe no longer communicate the way we have been in the gym. How does that sound versus the way I said things at first? Okay, so I had that conversation with him at the gym. This guy immediately pauses and starts bawling his eyes out in front of me at the gym. And he says, I felt jealous towards you. You seem like this really cool guy that has all these things together. And I just felt like nothing. And the girl that I liked chose you over me. And I'm so sorry. And I just go, whoa. And he's like, it seems like you like are really healthy and have done a lot of work. Is there any way you'd be willing to meet with me? I gained a friend. I ended up being that guy's best man at his wedding.